How's it going, guys? Backyard Feast here. You're probably not used to seeing me in a different area like this, and I understand why. I'm a cooking channel. What am I doing in a room like this? Why do I have seeds in front of me? There's plenty of questions. We're going to cover all that right now. So as you guys know, with my cooking and everything that follows, I'm big about saving money, and I'm big about teaching you guys how to save money. And I think one of the best ways is to grow your own plants. Grow what you eat. This is a new video series I'm going to start, and I hope you guys follow along too. As I'm going to do all indoor gardening. Let's get started. For the first video, I think I want to start off simple. We're going to be starting seeds today. That's it. Nothing complex. Go ahead and come in a little bit closer so you can see what we're doing. These are what we're starting today, these plants. I picked this up today. I have no idea how to pronounce it. So if you guys do, let me know. But it's a sweet salad mix. Oh yeah, it says on the back what all's in it. It's got red salad bowl lettuce, some normal lettuce, black seeded Simpson lettuce, some mustard in there. It's got all kinds of stuff. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna see what we get out of it. You guys can grow whatever you like to eat, or feel free to follow along with me. So if you guys have never started a seed before, it's really simple. I like to use little trays like this. You can pick them up at your local greenhouse, warehouse store, even Walmart for $5 to $10 a piece. I've got 36 cells that you can start seeds in. But when I say this is really simple, I mean it. Seeds are so easy to start, and I don't see many people do it, especially in my younger generation. What I like to do is use the end of a marker, you can use your finger, whatever, and put a little divot in the middle of every one of these trays. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. Alright, as you guys can see, we just poked a bunch of holes in here. On the Sharpie, I only went for no more than about 1/4 of an inch. Seeds don't need to be buried very deep at all. They just need a super thin top layer. Now, we get to pick out what we want to grow. We're not going to do the bunching onions in here, by the way. I'm going to start those in bigger containers. You'll see in the near future what I'm doing with those. Let's start with the basics, some lettuce. Just rip your seed packet open. And if you guys have never grown before, seeds don't always have a 100% germination rate, meaning they don't always pop through the soil. There's not always a plant that comes out. So, depending, I like to put 2 to 3 seeds per hole. Then, as they start growing, you can trim out the smaller of the 2 and keep the healthiest looking one. I'm going to take some of these lettuce seeds. And I want a bunch of salads, I think, this year. So let's do quite a bit of lettuce. See, just picking out 3 seeds here. I'll pick them all up and drop them right in the hole. Then all you need to do, move some of that dirt around, make sure they're covered. Do that again, and cover it on up. Alright, any leftover seeds that we have, just drop it right back into your container, scoop them on up. And if you're going to save all the seeds that you've got here, I like to wrap the end over one more time and then throw a piece of tape on there to keep it sealed. Then, I failed to mention this in the beginning, you want something that you can mark what your plants are. So if you're like me, you're going to forget and you're going to get it all mixed up. So I got these little tabs. I think they're only like $3 at my local hardware store. Probably about the same at Walmart. Get yourself anything, even a piece of paper that you can put in front of your trays, just as long as you remember what seeds you put in here. So that was Nevada lettuce. Write that down. and today's date. I always like to put my date just so you can keep a reference on for the back of the packet. You can see right under my finger on these burpee seed packets. All the information you need is right there on the back. It tells you how much sunlight it needs, how shallow to plant it, germination rates, everything. You can find all that on the back of there, or if you Google it, you can find it all too. So today is May 29th. I'm going to write 5/29. Now let's repeat that process with our sweet salad mix. On this mix, you can see, hopefully you can see good, in my hand, I've got a ton of different seeds. I think I'm going to pick out all the seeds that look similar and grow a couple of these cells of each of them. Don't know which seed is which. This is going to be a little bit of a surprise for all of us. Just cover these guys up. Nice and shallow. Alright, I'm going to go through and plant my next 2 sets of trays. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, and we're back. So you can see we got lettuce, our sweet salad mix, some spinach, and some cilantro planted. This is all super easy stuff to grow. I'll teach you guys everything you need to know as these videos go on. Let's go over a few things real quick for these plants if you grow these as well. Your lettuce, you're probably not going to see a seedling pop through for 7 to 10 days. Don't get discouraged. Sometimes it takes longer. If you're like me, you're going to be checking this every hour of the day on every plant you grow. The cilantro takes way longer than all the others. It's a 14 to 21 day to germination, so that one's going to be a pain to watch, but we'll get there, I promise. That salad mix, the bag says it'll take 10 to 14 days too. That's not too bad. And the spinach is said to take 7 to 10 days. Like I said, if you just follow along, you'll see everything you need to know. That means you guys have to subscribe and make sure you check up on my channel once in a while and see where these plants are going. But for the final step and how you're going to grow these, you need a spray bottle or anything that you can mist the plants with. You can drop a little bit of water in there, drip some in. If you have a humidity dome like I do, you want to water at least 2 times a day. Soak these down good. Your seeds want it super moist. If you don't have a humidity dome, I'd recommend 3 to 4 times a day at minimum. Just keep these plants nice and wet, and you'll be set. So like I said, just follow through. I like to mist it down lightly at first so my soil doesn't go flying everywhere. So if you do, this is what will happen. It jumps out and shoots all over your table. Then I'll go back through and spray it all down. I'll let you know how many times I spray it. Alright, I sprayed every one of these little 9 or 3x3 cells about 40 times a piece. Or if you're like me and you're learning something new, I always like exact numbers. I don't like when people say just wing it or tell you just to do whatever you feel like's right. That's all sprayed down. We will cover it up with a humidity dome. So we'll cover that up. This will go up in our window. It stays nice and warm. Your seedlings want it warm. It'll help their germination rates a ton. Or if you have a window or if you have a hot room in your house, leave them in there. They don't need light to germinate by any means. So you can put it under your desk if you wanted, anywhere that you can, anywhere that you've got space. That's all for today. We'll check in on these guys in about a week. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and, like I said earlier, go ahead and subscribe so you can follow along with this video series.